and heading out into the lineup. First up this morning is the women's elimination round, heat number 1, with Lakey Peterson, Luana Silva, and Mia McCarthy out in the lineup. We've got one local, the local wild card, the trials winner from Margaret River in Mia McCarthy, up against one of our rookies from the Women's Championship Tour in Luana Silva. And Lakey Peterson, a former winner here at the Margaret River Pro. A check at this quickly. Nice drive into the pocket for that first turn. Gets a little stuck up on it, but then connects with the lip for the second. And now she's going to go for that finishing section. Well, she'll eject out of it. And we got that first wave underway, Richie.
We talk about this all the time. We'll just watch. You're going to get a combination here, hopefully.
Luana Silva having a draw on the open face. That canvas lining up for her so well. Great first turn. Connects in for a second. Now she's looking for that finish. She's going to go full commitment into that heavy in section. She won't ride out of it. And so that's where she's got herself just outside of that cut line, but she has the opportunity to increase. Should she stay in competition this week, she absolutely could be looking at G-Land on the calendar.
As we see a decent sized set approaching.
Solid set. Priority sitting with the local in Mia McCarthy, born and raised here in Margaret River, studying to be a school teacher. She's got a grade 1 class that she's in crack phase with right now that would be hopefully tuning in to watch her get a few great turns connected together at her home break. And she just misses the end section on a solid size wave.
Yeah, it's a great looking wave there for Mia McCarthy. But look at this wave from Mia McCarthy. Surfs it quite well, a little bit conservative, almost lost the rail there, but brings it all the way round. Gets another face turn all the way through. And again, just driving. Just a few nerves. Here we go. Here's Lakey.
Lakey Peterson driving up into the lip on that first big wrap. Patiently waiting for that next section, but doesn't find the speed to attack.
Yeah, just the one opening carve. So let's have a look at this. So Lakey just eyeing off this first section, couple little bottom turns just to set up, and there she gets it on the rail, drives it all the way through.
As we've got a great looking wave rolling through for Luana Silva with priority. Nice carve to kick things off. Strong bottom to top turn combination for the second maneuver. Working it away around through a bumpy section and negotiating well to finish off on the inside.
In a good headspace. Let's look at the replay here. Driving through that turn, wrapping the board all the way round. And then a second one. Look at the power in that turn. Very committed. She just looks on. You get that feeling just looking at a surfer, and you feel like they're switched on. They're ready to go. They're in attack mode. And just ejecting really quickly before that gnarly shelf. You can see there's our bird's eye view.
It looks like a couple of really good set waves as we see Lakey Peterson driving off the bottom into a nice whip to quick kick things off into that second carve. Now hoping for a critical section to finich off with, and she's going to find it, but just throws a little bit too far out the back.
Just a little slip there. Foot just coming off the tail pad. Let's have a look here. Great looking ride. She didn't have to wait too long. Holds the bottom turn, and that just gave her all that speed off the top. Lakey, one of the most expressive surfers when you think about upper body movement. She really gets the arms and the hands involved. And let's see what happens here. So she's shifted the foot right back on the tail pad, and as she just made that little movement, it's just she hasn't found it. It just slips straight off the back, unfortunately. When you do that bottom turn and you set your rail, they don't want to see you doing a 2 and 3 stage bottom turn. Live action.
Lakey setting up that first maneuver. Has a look at that wave, decides not to go with the warble on the face.
Let's have a look at the replay. So Lakey, a great looking wave here. Drives off the bottom, jams it on the top. That's better. More in the critical part, and again.
As well as so much more behind their careers and their sponsorship deals, and a lot to consider what is going down here today. As we see our wild card, Mia McCarthy with priority. Opts into this one. Nice snap to kick things off with. Finds that lip to connect with and rides through clean.
Yeah, that's a better wave for me. Committed to that final turn and able to ride out cleanly. She'll head into the Red Bull jet ski and get that quick elevator ride straight back into the lineup. 1-2 punch there. And here we go. This is the replay of Mia McCarthy. You can just see here, she's not holding on to that rail that Richie Porter was talking about. The judges really noting that. They want to see you. Here goes Lakey.
Lakey Peterson looking to increase that already good score line. She dropped in a 7.00 for her last wave to improve on her 6.5.
And then on the right, where we see the surfers ending up right on the bricks over there. So the inside section on both sides have some challenges and some things to be heads up on. But as we see, our surfers are taking it all the way through and up and riding right now. We have, I'll let you take it away right here because Lulu's just going to kick out of this one and reset.
All right, Luana having a look at that one. And a paddle from Lakey Peterson with priority, looking to increase on her 13.50 heat total already. Knifes into that first turn. She'll kick out just a single turn on offer, but Lakey is looking really sharp out there. She's feeling relaxed and feeling like she knows this line. The last time that Lakey Peterson was in the elimination round was at the 2019 Championship Tour event in Portugal. She went on to make the finals and walk away with a second place finish there, so clearly got a little bit of fire under her walking through that elimination round. It is an interesting one. What would be going through their minds on the takeoffs with the kickoffs as we keep an eye on live action? Mia McCarthy with the local knowledge for the wave selection. Last wave of the set goes for that big carve to kick things off. Wraps it back into the foam, and now she's got that double up standing up in front of her on the inside on a very shallow reef to pull out safely.
Wow, okay. Well, Mia McCarthy just pulling out right in front of the bricks there. She's still got 3 minutes to go. She'll come straight back out the back. It was all here. Let's see what happens. Drives off the bottom. A nice carving turn. Cuts it a little short, though, and then a roundhouse cut back through the inside. And unfortunately, I tell you what, if there was one more section on here where she could have hit it, it would have been real danger signs for Luana Silva. She would have been put in a precarious situation. She needs to make sure that she is going to get... put some extra points on the board. Here we go.
Here we go with an opportunity. She's chasing an 8.57, but looking to increase on that 4.93. Huge carve combination to back up those first two turns. Goes in for the third and commits to the finishing section.
Job done. Great surfing. Possibly the best wave of the heat in my mind when I think of commitment and the way she attacked those sections. Just looking really good. Nervous times though. She's left it to the last minute.
Final wave, her mom and brother would be feeling so good sitting there on the steps.
Just at this moment, she could have been so tentative and nervous, and there are just no signs. I love that second turn. That's one of the best carving turns I've actually seen of the event from our...
Scores through. It's a 6.8 for Luana Silva. Walks through with second just behind Lakey Peterson. Those two advancing through. And our Margaret River wild card, Mia McCarthy out of the event, but a great performance from her nonetheless.